Yo, Elliott.
I find that I have a lot of information in my mind that is useful. When people ask me for advice or when I'm in discussion, I have great contributions to add. My close friends tell me I puzzle them though because I don't act on the knowledge myself. I find this reduces my impact and influence, but more importantly, it's holding me back in life. Any insight on this and how to remedy it would be great. So that's a pretty common thing. It's so easy to give advice, but it's difficult to even follow our own advice. And you're hearing this from an advice giver. This is why I'm sitting here doing this. Because for the past 10 years, people want to hear my advice because like yourself, I have some pretty good information, some experiences and some things that people want to hear. And so I'm an advice giver. But I hit a roadblock in my life just like you're starting to experience right now where I was like, I can't keep talking. Either I got to shut up and stop talking so much, or I got to take my own advice. And it has everything to do with humility. Because to be humble means to shut your mouth when no one asks you any questions. And so it's almost funny too, like y'all watch me here and see me on YouTube and you guys are here with me now. And, I have a lot to say, but only because I'm reacting or responding to you. As I've gotten older and more experienced, you might discover that I'm actually kind of quiet in a way. I'll be friendly. I'm friendly and stuff, but I'm not out there spouting my opinions and giving advice unless I'm asked. If I'm asked or if somebody paid me to come and speak, like, all right, well, this is what I'm doing. That means it's my job. I'm just doing my job. But for the most part, it's better to let people be and don't have to always give your opinion. I know that's hard, but learn to be quiet. Learn not to give your opinion. Learn not to have something to say unless you're asked. That's the first part, right? Like it's easier because it's a bit more passive. In other words, I'm not saying, oh, you have to live up to everything you say. What I'm saying is say less, right? I think even in the Bible somewhere, I don't know who says it, but you'll be judged by your judgment. The way you judge others is the way you're going to be judged. In order to give opinion, you got to judge. But you're going to be measured by that as well, right? Which basically is your conscience. It's your own, you're being convicted by your own heart. Damn, I'm talking about all this shit and I ain't doing it myself. Even if you see things that could be said, don't have to say it all the time. Take a moment and pause before you speak. Speak less. Again, coming from a guy who gets paid to speak, this is my job, it's just to talk. But the less you say, the more impact what you say has on the people who hear it. Listen to that one again. The less you say, the more impact what you say have on the people who hear it. Because if you're constantly blabbing, constantly giving your opinion, then you basically water down the value of your, how they're crashing the economy. How are they crashing the economy? How are they destroying the economy? By printing more money. Because the more money there is, the lower the value of the money. The currency, right? Your words are currency. So speak less, and therefore it retains more value. He says, it's almost if I get in my own way. You're only getting in your own way because you're holding yourself up to a standard that is fake. You think you're something that you're not, or you're trying to portray that you're something that you're not. And that's the only, when you say I'm getting in my way, your imagined self is getting in the way because now it has a sense of shame and guilt for being caught, for being found out. But if you don't have to play that character, well, then he's not going to get in the way. I'm a sinner. I'm a fallen man. I got my problems. I am not perfect. I figured some things out though, and I think it may help you. Come from that place. So don't worry about acting on everything and being everything that you're faking yourself out to be, or you're faking to other people to be. That's a fake, that's an image of your imagination. That's a made up version of yourself. The real you is the one that you get to be vulnerable enough to share and say, hey, look, the real me, I got some problems, bro. The real me, I haven't figured this out. The real me, I have figured some things out, but I haven't mastered it yet. Just be the real you. The real you. Don't have to be a fake you. Even if you're giving people advice. I'm kind of beating a dead horse now. But even if you're giving people advice, be the real you and just be honest. It's about being honest with yourself and others, bro. Done.
Yo, Elliott.